Happy Sunday, everyone. You may have just seen my video about what's available in Tucson for purchase. And remember, guys, I was just doing single family homes. There's all types of homes, there's townhouses, specifically manufactured residences. If you look at here and you look at all of my options, I've got residential enhanced, land lot, multifamily, commercial, rental, so on and so forth. There's a lot more types of homes that are available, not just single family. I'm just keeping it small so that the videos don't get extremely long. So I am actually doing the zip code 85711. 85711. And as you can see right here, I have not selected a price, even though you see the number. I've not checked that off, but I am checking off 3 bedroom, 2 baths because that's the most typical type of home that most people want. And as you can see, and also they could have only closed in the month of November. We're still not done with December, so I don't have um, detailed December comps yet. I would have to close the month to be able to give you a better idea. I've already pulled a comparable market analysis, and I wanted to point out, obviously, everything is subdivision specific. As you can see, for example, right here, there's all types of subdivisions. Okay, so like Golf Links Additions, Thunderbird Heights, San Fernando Village, Minuteman Addition, there's all types of subdivisions. Okay, and some of these subdivisions have higher values than others. So if you're interested in learning the price of your specific home, I need to do specific subdivision specific comps. And if I can't find any comps that are subdivision specific, I have to pull half of a mile to a mile out of the subdivision and do apples to apples and see what is around the neighborhood that is extremely close to what you've got. If you also notice here on my comparables, right here, SQFT, this means square footage. As you can see, the square footage varies in a lot of the homes. Okay. So when I do home specific comparables, one of the things that I limit is the amount of homes that are around your home that are more than 20% of its size. Why? Because appraisers do that. Sometimes I go to the extreme of going only 15% of its size. So I like apples to apples, same number of bedrooms, same number of bathrooms, very similar in age, probably not more of a 10-year difference, so on and so forth. That's how I like to break down. So if you ask me today, how's the market doing? I'm probably going to ask you, which market are you talking about? Are you talking about Tucson? Are you talking about Sahuarita? Are you talking about Vale? Are you talking about Marana or a Valley? What specific thing do you want to know? And if you say, well, I live in Franklin Heights, I would have to pull subdivision specific comps. And keep in mind that there's a lot of zip codes. So we don't carry these numbers. Well, I know a lot of agents do. They may be autistic or something of that nature, but I don't carry these numbers around in my head. And I'm not going to give you a false answer. I'm going to pull comps and I'm going to tell you what I believe is the average, the lowest, so on and so forth, based on size, based on subdivision, et cetera, et cetera. So right now we're just playing with zip codes, okay? Because it is very similar in the same zip code. Again, they do go subdivision specific, and there's a lot of subdivisions that have a mix of townhouses, and right next to it there's a manufactured residence community, and right next to it there's a custom built home community. So we got to look at the specifics. So in 85711, we've got the median price per square foot. Why is a price per square foot important? It is very important, extremely important to investors, because they want to know what the lowest price per square foot and what the highest price per square foot is in the development. It is also very important to appraisers, because that is one of the ways that they can pull comparables is by price per square foot. Average price per square foot leaves the outliers in there. So it leaves like the highest priced home and it leaves the lowest priced home. So this one can vary if it has a lot of like um, different priced homes on the market. So, for example, this price actually goes up because there's probably a couple of really high priced homes that sold. Um, if I look at this, I believe 300s 560 is the highest priced home. So it brings the price per square foot up. And something that may be surprising is that the average days on the market for homes in 85711 is 19 days. There's a lot of factors that could play into that. One could be the houses on a major street where there's a lot of noise. Another thing could be the age of the property. Another thing could be the types of loans that the property is accepting, so on and so forth. There's a lot of differences, but we're not in a market that we were in this June, for example. Some of the homes did go on the market in 3, 5, 8. I don't see anything that went on the market. Well, yeah, there's one that went on the market on the first day. There's one that went on the market the second day. And there's a lot of them that went on the market on the third day. A lot of these 3-day under contract could have been the listing agent, specifying that they're going to respond after the weekend or something of that nature. But as you can see, there's still a lot of homes that did take 38, 44, 81, 82. And the reason being is because since it is a seller's market, right now sellers currently think that they can just overprice the property drastically, and they don't take into consideration, and maybe they don't have an agent that tells them, hey, you got to be realistic, this house has to be sold to at least 5 people. Number one, the buyer. The buyer has to be willing to pay the price for the property. Number two, the lender. The lender has to be willing to lend for the price of the property. Number three, the realtor. Most buyer representatives will pull comps on behalf of their clients. And I, for example, don't usually suggest to my clients that they offer way above and beyond if I know that their money is in jeopardy, especially if they have like a lower down payment or lower reserves in their accounts, or maybe their costs are a lot higher or their interest rate is a lot higher, so on and so forth. So, I mean, there's a lot of agents that will allow you to pay $30,000-$40,000 if they know that you've got that in the bank account. But I try to watch out for my clients' pockets, because if the market were to dip tomorrow, I don't want them to be upset because they overspent $30,000-$40,000 in a house that, if the market just dipped. I don't think that's going to happen, but we always got to watch out. I'm looking out for my client's best interest, not for my interest. I know that the higher they offer, the higher my commission, but that's not what I'm looking out for. So, um, the fourth person that has to agree with this is the appraiser. And then the fifth person, obviously, usually can, I'm not going to say can make or break, they're actually protecting you from other expenses, is the home inspector or the contractor, whatever you end up bringing in to look at the condition of the property. They might say, hey, you know what, you actually have to put $30,000-$40,000 into this home to bring it, to market value or something of that nature. Maybe you want to do repairs and you have no idea what it's going to cost you, so on and so forth. So there's a couple of people that actually have to agree with this price. I mean, unless you're a rich bitch and you are like little princess and you're willing to throw $30,000-$40,000 away. Hey, so if you're capable of doing that, or maybe it's in your business model to throw money away or claim it as a loss or whatever it may be, but by all means, hey, hire me. Just kidding. I try not to allow my buyers to overpay. Of course, if another agent is representing the people that I list with and they want to overpay, by all means, do it. I'm not the one that's representing them. I'm representing the sellers. But anyways, I went off topic. 85711. So we got 47 homes that closed in the month of November. The average price was 314,615. The lowest price was 199,900. High price was 560, and the median was 285,000. I think that that's the median price in overall Tucson. Anyways, I'm going to be creating other videos on other zip codes. If you are interested in a specific zip code, if you want to venture out of Tucson or venture into a specific subdivision, reach out to me. Um, my phone number is available. I'll put it down in the comments, and or you can put it down in the comments. Sometimes I don't read my YouTube comments. Sometimes I get people that are really rude, and I get excited because there is a comment. So you can reach out there, but I don't respond right away. So don't get upset if I don't. It's a lot easier to text me 520-249-7029. You can also email me at marketingadri@gmail.com. Again, sometimes things go to my junk mail. A lot of my emails go to junk mail for a lot of people because of my signatures and so on and so forth. So, anyways, I'm going to be creating a little bit more material on different types of zip codes. If you have anything specific in mind, comment, share, feel free to like. Please like, actually, if you watched all the way here, and subscribe. You might find a lot of this information is useful for when you are ready to buy or sell.